Flying Bandit moving in. And Kapakiri in the years now, the last two. Kapakiri. Been money at longer odds. Thanks, Andrew. One to move in here. And the years has drawn the outside barrier. Bit of pace in this with Nikosi. She's Unusual, and quite possibly the horse moving in now, the years. Locked and loaded. There's the light. Ready, race 4, Rosehill. Stand by. And they're racing. She's Unusual hopped out really well off the inside. Nikosi being revved up on the outside, going up to join it. Wymark bounced well. Straft pretty handy, and the years is cast wide. Further back to State of America from Kapakiri. Flying Bandit and God's Window is the last one. So Nikosi taken to the front by Dylan Gibbons inside the mile and leads the way from the years who came across to sit on the outside as She's Unusual. Straft close enough in fourth, followed by Wymark the Rails. Further back to Kapakiri, State of America, 2 off to Flying Bandit, and the English import God's Window, having his second Sydney start, is back last of all. So Nikosi's looking for back-to-back wins and leads at the 1,200 metres by a neat length on the years. Getting a good run, She's Unusual, the post-time favourite, leaders back third. They've put a gap of 2 lengths now on Straft from Wymark. Then Kapakiri, State of America, Flying Bandit switched off well, second last. God's Window sees them all. 900 to go here, Nikosi in front for Gibbons by a length on the years, who's trucking along second. Then She's Unusual, leaders back third, a length and a quarter now to Straft, who's one off the fence. Then came Wymark, a half the outside Kapakiri. From State of America, Flying Bandit, God's Window. Absolutely no change to the order, and they're right on 600 metres to go. Nikosi a half in front now to the years. She's Unusual is tugging along in third. Then Straft, Kapakiri, Wymark. Flying Bandit still last turning for home, and Nikosi swings in front. She's Unusual's had a good run and is being revved up to go after it now, and Nikosi being tackled by She's Unusual, just wants to lay in a bit under pressure. A gap to the years. Straft's plodding. They're all plodding. Dashing away now, She's Unusual with a good run in transit, and She's Unusual's going to win by a big space. The marker was spot on, beating Nikosi. State of America third, just in front of Flying Bandit, followed by God's Window. Straft very disappointing. The years weakened out, followed then by Wymark and Kapakiri. She's Unusual travelled really well there for Zach Lloyd. Leaders back trained by John O'Shea and Tom Charlton. And She's Unusual there. It was a gap job at the end from the leader Nikosi, and a big gap back to State of America running third, just in front of Flying Bandit. 9, 8, 6 and 1 the numbers will be. 9, 8, 6 and 1. Yeah, She's Unusual. Well, when she's on, she's on. Well, that was a brilliant performance today. She's now won 2 of her last 4. Ran well behind Travolta here last time out. But prior to that was beaten 14 at Randwick. But on the dry track, she's been different class to them here today in a field that was really well strung out. God's Window made some minor headway. Well, Straft, I'm not sure what went on there, given every possible hope. That was a very poor performance by Straft, not raising a yell. The numbers official, 9, 8, 6 and 1. Winner's time there is 1:54.98. Home in 34.47. 34.47. So that time of 1:54.98, measuring up against the class record, that is a fraction outside. A fraction outside on Tonte's track record. Margins 3 1/4 by 2. 3 1/4 by 2 the margins.